Welcome back. The seasons are changing, the leaves will be turning soon, and with autumn arriving, people start to eat soups and stews and chowders, those great fall dishes. And there's nothing that goes better with them than a good bread. Today, our bread hails from Italy, but was brought over with the immigrants with their traditions and recipes, and it is Focaccia bread or Roman flatbread. And it found its way into our hearts and kitchens of America. Okay, let's get started. Let's go through our ingredients. I have a tablespoon of active dry yeast. I have a tablespoon of granulated sugar. I have about 3 ounces of fine diced onion. I have some crushed rosemary. I have about a tablespoon and a half of kosher salt, or teaspoon and a half, I'm sorry. I have 12 ounces of lukewarm water, about 1/3 of a cup of olive oil, and I have a pound of flour, all-purpose flour. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix our yeast in with our warm water. Let's give that a little bit of a stir until it dissolves. Set that aside just for a moment. And we're going to stir in yeast. And we're going to do this just a little bit at a time. Finish that up, and we'll get this all stirred in here. Now we'll add our 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and we will add our onion, our 3 ounces of finely diced onion. And we're going to knead this until it's nice and smooth. We're going to put a little olive oil in a bowl. Then we're going to take our dough and put that right down in our oiled bowl. And then we'll cover and set aside until it doubles in size. Our dough has doubled, and I have an oiled half sheet pan. Put this off here. Pour our dough out here, and we're going to punch it down. Get it into the corners good, and the sides. There we go. All right, now we have it spread out here. If you see any places it's thin, make sure you pull the dough kind of to it. And there we go. We're going to take our olive oil and we're going to brush that over the top. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is take some kosher salt and we're going to sprinkle that on top of our bread. And then we're going to take our fresh rosemary. It's kind of chopped and ground, and we're going to sprinkle that on top. Now we're going to cover and let that set until it's doubled. Okay, we've let our bread rise. It's been about 20 to 30 minutes. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so we got it. It's about an inch thick, and that's about what we want. It's about an inch thick all the way across. You can see how the olive oil has kind of pooled in places. That's what we want. Now, we preheated our oven to 400 degrees. So we're going to put this in there and let that bake. Okay, so after 20 minutes, our focaccia bread come out. You can see it's nice and beautiful. Has a little golden brown texture. And let's plate it up. All right, so here it is. Let's. I got it on a cooling rack. Just a tad hot. So let's grab a hold of this and let's cut us a little piece here and see how it is. Delicious.